Hello and welcome to my second match in the 2022 World Cup. I, as before, am playing for the USA B team, and this week we're playing against the Canadian A team. So I'm playing against Recycle Garbage, former league champion Recycle Garbage. Let's see here. We have trashing in salvager, sewers, and loan, I suppose. We have draw from Workers Village Highway, or not Highway, but Workers Village Patrol. We got highway stuff with Workers Village. That seems pretty important. We're going to want to get thin for sure. I think the question, I mean, we're going to want to salvage it. I think the question is, do we want sewers or do we want loan? The advantage of, I mean, maybe both. The advantage of sewers is that we don't have to take a loan. The advantage of loan is that we are more likely to hit a decent price point in our next shuffle, but I think sewers is still going to be better, probably. Well, that's not what I wanted. That's not what I wanted at all. That's really crappy. I might not even hit 3 next turn. And if I don't, oh boy. Do I need to take a... Oh my god. I think I don't take a black cat. Just hope that I hit 3. Nope. Oh, that's so bad. Oh, God. Why? Okay, do we take... So we're going to have 3 next turn. As well. Well, we could end up with more than that, I guess. I don't have the village. Do I take the cargo ship is the question. Odds of collision are pretty good, but that might be okay. I might just play the cargo ship anyway. I think it's worth it. Okay, well. This is a little awkward. Maybe I take Royal Carriage here. Got the Salvager. We're going to be able to trash both of the remaining estates. Okay, we'll do that. Now we need that workers' village, I guess. We're going to have not very much money. It's going to be an issue. We're going to have the 2 from the cargo ship. We can carriage the cargo ship. We're still going to be... I guess we're probably going to have to not use the salvager this coming turn so we can hit 5. It's also probably the case that we need to not set aside with the cargo ship. Right. I mean, I guess I could salvage the cargo ship instead. Though that doesn't get me to 5 if I'm also trashing copper anyway, so I think I'd rather have the cargo ship. But I think I need... I'm going to have... If I set the highway aside... Yeah, no, I don't think that makes sense. Great. I did highway. Which is definitely a problem. If I call the carriage, I can get a highway for 4. Alternative, salvage the cargo ship. Damn it. Salvage the cargo ship by a highway for 5. Leave the other highway on top. Next turn, I can't even afford a highway though. This is really freaking stupid. We can get both of our highways into play this turn, then we might be able to buy like a... I don't know. Black cat, I guess. Which... that's something to salvage, I guess? I don't know. They trash there? No, they got the cargo ship. What I could do here, salvage the cargo ship before I play the highway. So what I have down there is royal carriage and another highway. So let's say that I draw royal carriage. Then I can't... I mean, I can afford a highway without... maybe it makes... We royal carriage the cargo ship. We draw royal carriage, play royal carriage, carriage the cargo ship, and we can salvage the copper and still buy highway. So I think that makes more sense. That's exactly what happened. Still need the money from that cargo ship. But now I have those coppers out of my deck. I need another buy. Maybe I can afford Highway Workers Village this turn. Unfortunately, salvaging... Yeah. I think recycle garbage just noticed the same problem. Salvaging the cargo ship is not very good when you have a bunch of highways in play. I guess I can get another buy from my Road carriage if I need. Oh. Do I need to? Do I need to pick cargo ship coins? We're not salvaging this turn, that much seems clear, so. Play the highway. We're not going to call it on the highway because that doesn't do anything. So the question is, we want 3 buys. No, we would prefer probably just take double highway here. Though we can buy a free cargo ship, so if we play the salvager at the end of our turn. So I think what we do that, we call carriage, do that, we go highway, we do cargo ship that highway, or do we? How many stop cards do we have? We're gonna have cargo ship, carriage, salvager, cargo ship, so maybe we don't. Right? We want the extra money next turn. What a weird situation I have found myself in. We can actually get up to... Oh no, we don't... If we carriage the workers' village, we can get up to 4 buys, I guess. I mean, maybe I don't actually need the money from the cargo ship. Maybe I should have just taken a black cat, but... And we'll need it if we were going to buy, like, colonies, but I don't actually know. We are. It's not clear to me how that's going to go out. We don't need it to buy 5s. That's the point. Yeah, I really need some more workers' villages now. Chicago Garbage still has 3 coppers? Amazing. makes sense. All right, so it's got to be carriage the workers' village, right? So they have 3 workers' villages and a salvager. That's 5 buys. I have 1 less buy because I have 2, like -2 workers' villages, but +1 from carriage. So I definitely need another workers' village. I'm actually wondering about getting a platinum. I get highway workers' village cargo strip. We go double workers' village, patrol, platinum. Although the problem with platinum is then I can't play the salvager, but like without salvaging the platinum, I mean, maybe that's okay. I end up still with more buys than I had before. Like if we want to buy colonies, which we do want to buy eventually. We want a cargo ship. There's villages. Kind of don't think so. I mean, if we buy a platinum, we can buy a colony with 1 cargo ship out. So it's not ridiculous. If we cargo ship workers' village though, do we even need a patrol? We don't. I mean, we should probably get one anyway, I guess. Now let's cargo ship 1 workers' village just to be sure. What happens if recycled garbage buys out the workers' villages next turn? To get some more carriages, I guess. You can also buy fair, in theory. I can't quite threaten an estate pile out if they empty workers' villages. I think. So I have 3 of those, 1 carriage, so 4 buys, 5 buys, 6 buys. Yeah. I don't think it's actually a strong move for them to empty the workers' villages, though. Horde. Not expecting that. They had 5 buys. Now they have 6 buys. Potentially 7 buys. I guess I shouldn't have cargo shipped. Oh well. So we're gonna have 7 coins. How many buys do we want? We could have 9 coins, I guess, is the reason to look at double playing the cargo ship. Doesn't seem terribly important, though. Could also leave the carriage on the mat if we only want 4 buys. I mean, though any additional buy is going to be like kind of a so should probably take it. Okay, so we could go ahead and buy out workers' villages, maybe like buys right now. We can get up to 6 buys. We can get to 8 buys if we take 2 workers' villages. Could take province, workers' village, Like cats. Like cats would be good to take, I think. Double workers' village. I said province, I meant colony. It might be good to get some more payload. I can see where the horde would be useful. I could take colony, horde, workers' village, double black cat, maybe. Let's set aside a workers' village. Colony, horde. I think having the black cats, I think. Got him. Of course, it does give them the ability to just salvage the curse. But so I think right now we're both at 7 buys. And now recycle garbage is at 8. Potential. With 5 workers' villages, base buy, 5 workers' villages is 6, rail carriage is 7, salvager is 8. I don't have the 5th workers' village, so I'm at 7. Buying the last workers' village probably not going to be viable for me. Let's see. Oh wait, only 7 salvagers. That's... We can't threaten the pile out, unfortunately, because I don't have the 8th buy, but it is notable. Wait, 6 patrols. Okay. Now we could threaten the pile out, a losing pile out, but too bad I didn't find both of my black cats, because then I could potentially, if they were both in my discard, I could potentially get into a situation where I top decked one. Carriages, okay. Wonder any way that it makes sense to play the salvager now before it decreases in value. Cargo ship, oh, it seems better. Keep that. Whether I play this patrol or not, I suspect. I guess I could salvage it. Probably don't really need it. Those 4 coins would get me to double colony. Without them, I have the horde, right? So I have 5 coins from the platinum, 6, 7, 8, 9, and colonies cost 6. If I salvage the patrol, I think double colony would be pretty good. A little bit risky. I have 2... How many stop cards do I have down here? I mean, I have the royal carriage I can call on the workers' village. These 6 cards, 3 of them are highways. One of them is a black cat. One of them is a horde, and one of them is a platinum. So there's no risk. Okay, so you know our opponent has up to 8 buys. We double colony, they can hit colony and by 7 and they'll still lose. So we don't want to lower those piles, but we could take more black cats. I mean, yeah. It also, well, we can't take fair in double colony. What do you think is important to do? Maybe I do want to. I was thinking I would want to cargo ship some deck control, but what deck control can I actually take safely? Just the black cats. I don't really want to cargo ship a black cat because then I can't react it. Maybe I should cargo ship a gold. I guess I shouldn't have called the royal carriage, actually, now that I think about it. Now that I think about it. Well, we can safely take 2 black cats. The only question is, should we take anything else? You are definitely at risk of having a dud here. First, Cycle Garbage should be at risk of that too. Although they may have cargo shipped to Workers' Village. Yeah. So right now they would need to. What if I took Workers' Village Duchy? Undo the gold set aside. Or even double duchy. I could set aside a patrol. If I, like, 8 buys. I would need to. They can hit double colony, so then they can get to 35. If I take, I'd have to take double duchy. That seems potentially worse. Yeah, I think I just stop there. But I should have left the carriage on the mat, obviously. That was a mistake. I wasn't thinking about the fact that anything I might want to buy for free would not actually be a good idea. I guess that was clever of Recycle Garbage to lower all the piles to that point. Maybe I could have taken. I wasn't thinking about the fact that I'd be decently likely to give out curses, and so a double colony finish. Well, not enough curses to offset that. Well, we know we're going to get to play at least 1 black cat. No way that our opponent isn't buying some green cards. You managed to do that without having a highway in play? That's not good. That's probably me losing. That's so unlikely. Oh, they also have 9 buys. I didn't register the extra carriages. Oh, wait, they don't have enough to pile? Oh, they totally do. Okay. That, I did not, that, I don't know how likely that was. That didn't seem very likely to be able to get through the whole deck without playing any of the 5 highways and salvage for all that money. I also just didn't count up their buys correctly, but I mean, not that there was too much I could have done about it at that point, I don't think, but that was... The sad thing is, like, I had that terrible start, and I managed to make it, like, all the way back into the game, but... I mean, I think I was still, like, a little behind, but I guess that was enough to make the difference, where I, like, didn't have the opportunity to get ahead in the way that they did on, like, the Workers' Village, Royal Carriage, net situation. Alright, so... Trashing here is raise and trade. Native Village and Golem are the plus actions options. Gains are coming from storeroom. This doesn't seem like a super powerful board. I think we go... Probably raise silver. I guess we could take a bard. Yeah, I guess I'll take a bard. I don't think we need to necessarily thin super aggressively here. Copper thinning is going to be pretty rough anyway. Do I want to grab a storeroom? I guess. Okay. So we could trade here. That seems pretty good. Could trade again. think I will go ahead and trash a copper with raise. Could raise the raise and then trade yet again, but do this instead. Oh, gained a silver, so I can buy a Destrier. That's nice. Let's see if we. Five coins. Yeah, I mean, we could go like 4-yard native village, I guess. I want the other silver. I guess I could also just take a Destrier off the lucky coin silver. Maybe that's better anyway. We could start raising silvers, I suppose, if we wanted to get more deck control, but I'm not sure if it's worth it. Well, we either just don't play the. Yeah, I think I'm silver. There's just province here. I guess. I don't know. Maybe I should have reaped instead, just because I was about to trigger a shuffle, but. Meh. I guess that works. And now we're both promising. I raise the raise. I don't think so. I guess Courtyard Native Village is a cute interaction, though I don't know if it's worth it here. Maybe it is. In theory, you could set aside all your provinces, have like, you know, exiling at home. Well, huh. I have a bunch of provinces down there. Maybe I do raise the raise now, so that I can try to cycle past some of those, like raise the raise and then storeroom. Because I got 3 provinces in those 11 cards and no destriers. Stopping here seems potentially problematic. Right. So we discard a silver, we can still guarantee hit province. Not anticipate. I have 2 provinces in those 6 cards. No, I have 1 province. Okay, that's not as bad as I was thinking, but I did not anticipate drawing my gold. That was not good. Do I take an estate? I don't think so. I am going to end up triggering a shuffle. I think either another raise, maybe just another silver or a courtyard. I'll just take the silver. Oh, okay. Bottom deck the province and hit province anyway. Great. I'll take it. We'll get Wind's Gift or something too. I wonder if I should have been like at all concerned about recycle garbage double provincing. It seems so unlikely. Well, now it's impossible, but okay. Well, that's that. Dumb deck was the way, apparently. All right, well, we evened it back up. Broke serve, both directions. All right. Recruiter, Crown, and Procession are the plus action options, all a little awkward. Inheritance is interesting. It's like inherit Procession, I guess. You could inherit Black Market, or inheriting Farmer's Market. It's kind of funny. None of that seems amazing, because like there's not a whole lot to process. We surely want to get a Black Market. Less clear whether we want to open double Black Market or Black Market Silver, but let's open with a Black Market. Um, Black markets collide. I will be pretty sad. Let's take a silver. Oh, did not. Cargo ship. Yeah, sure. Is that better than a second black market? Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. Yeah, I'm thinking not. Cruder, come on down. Second recruiter? Often a good idea. Well, that seems terribly exciting. Explorer as a gainer would be, like, kind of nice, I guess. Like, to feed the recruiter, but whatever. Do we just want to take Crown? I think so. Could take Archive. Maybe Archive is better. Get some coppers out of the way. Way too early for Groundskeeper. 48 is a reasonable card to take, I think. Probably not over second recruiter, but, you know. It's a card I wouldn't mind having in my deck, let's put it that way. There's some dual types to work with. Oh, you got to Inheritance, huh? Curious to see what that does. It really is pretty awkward. Black market. Yeah, I mean, that's reasonable. For sure. Throne Room. It's like Crown, but cheaper. Menagerie. Menagerie certainly could be very good on a board with Black market. I think I've got to go with that. The question is, do I want to spend a villager to potentially buy a 3-cost? Like, what 3-cost am I going to find in the black market? Do I want to buy another silver? Not especially. I think I'll just stop. Yeah, I think I'm probably not going to end up taking Inheritance here. Ooh, Hunting Party. Same-ish argument with that one. Although, Hunting Party doesn't need your deck to be filled with uniques to be good. Oh. If I take the Recruiter, I trigger a shuffle. If I don't, I don't. So I think I take the Copper. Oh. Do we want a Crown now? Is there any way we want to take Guildhall before we take Crown? So we can get some coffers out of it? Yeah, I'm willing to give it a spin. Oh, now we can hit Inheritance. Well, maybe not if we pull the Recruiter off, depending on what we draw. Sling Village, not bad. Envoy's not bad. I guess Baron actually is pretty reasonable too. Inheritance. artisan better than inheritance? I think it is. Actually, I think it is. I don't want an estate, and I don't want to buy a copper for it. So yeah, let's go menagerie. Oh wait, we got copper coming in from archive. Whoops. We can artisan for crowns. That'll be exciting. Watchtower with black market, pretty good. Denison, always reasonable. No. Did I recruit the estate? No, because we're not. I always recruit it with this recruiter. If I, damn it. Oh, we can. Oh, we can't keep our turn going if we do that. Yeah, all right. Let's just recruit the estate. Well, what we can do. Gain a crown. Optic. Copper. Crown. Black market. Or we crown the menagerie. We can use up both of our villagers either way. It's going to be a problem. Maybe we don't crown the black market. Well, it's not like we have other terminals in our deck, though. Actually, let's... Let me think about this again. Maybe I should just stop here, is what I'm thinking. Top deck the menagerie. For the crown. Top deck the menagerie, I guess. On the black market. Don't want any of that, I don't think. City quarter. I think I'll take that. I'm going to pay off all of the debt so that I don't have black market problems next turn. Okay, now we can black market into menagerie. We won't have any villagers, but... Fortress, I want that. Oh my gosh, do I want that. This Lurker's pretty good too, but Fortress, dang. You just keep recruiting that thing and you got villagers forever. Yeah. Snowy Village? Sure. Would not mind having a counterfeit. As the preferable way to get rid of all these coppers. Let's do it. Oh, we get a copper for it too. Right, so we could buy a free silver. I think I will, actually. I need something to recruit until we can more reliably get plus actions. Unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to crown my city quarter this turn. The city quarter is coming up, but unless I don't know, maybe I have a silver to recruit or something, but I would recycle garbage probably be grabbing the draw now that he's got the potential for infinite villagers. Right. Why did I think I had? Oh, artisan for crown. Right. Okay. I think we just play the city quarter. Artisan for crown and crown the recruiter. Now we get a trash silver. Black. Good. We want. No, we do not want. We can't spend coffers. No. No, do not use villagers while I can. Thank you. Okay, Courtier. I mean, gaining the golds to feed to the recruiter could like legitimately be worthwhile. I think I will do that. Inheritance still doesn't really seem relevant. I think I would rather have like crown silver. Hey! Wait. Hey! We could gain a lot of crowns this turn. By a lot, I mean 2, which is still kind of a lot. So jealous of that fortress, though. Ugh. Fortress also turns recruiter into draw. Just all kinds of unfair. Gatekeeper. Oh no. The gate kept black market. No. Very rude. It's got to be the crown, right? We go crown. We crown artisan. I think we can guarantee that menagerie double draws. Because artisan is going to top deck 2 cards. Artisan to gain crown, top decking. Hopper, and then gain crown, top decking. Crown, and then we crown that crown. Well, okay, this didn't work out exactly. Crown the courtier for, I think I want to gain 1 gold. Buy gold. Okay, do we need 3 buys here? We're gonna have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, we probably want 3rd buy. Really could use some more frickin' draw cards. On the other hand, if I don't take the buy, I just gain gold. Again. Thinking about maybe I will actually buy inheritance this turn. Like, what else am I gonna do? I guess I could green. I should have taken that embassy. Oh, I couldn't afford it. Like over treasure myself thing. Yeah. Be. Yeah, so inheritance. Province is 15, and we could take an estate, push that to 17. What would we inherit? I kind of think farmer's market at this point. Or we could just buy inheritance double estate, I suppose, rather than taking the province. Save the coffers. On the city quarter. Oh, we do have another action on that. Good. I would probably buy Prince if I could afford it. Prince that menagerie or a black market. You have no villagers, but you do have. I think it's going to be hunting party, but I'm not positive. The odds of having like fortress recruiter or whatever in hand seem good enough that village denial doesn't seem very. Especially since hunting party might just find the bustling village anyway. Well, I'm not sad to miss out on those cards. Although Remake Fortress, that's pretty good. Magpie I would take, I guess. It's a little bit of draw. It draws the crowns. Yeah, Magpie'd be good. Haunted Woods is also draw, now that I think about it. Barge. Oh, I'd love to have a barge. I don't know if Recycle Garbage needs barge, but okay, apparently. Yikes. Well, the Haunted Woods attack shouldn't have any real impact, but can have crazy draw next turn. They've gotten a lot more draw cards than I have. Here's the Gatekeeper. Falconer doesn't actually seem too good. I would take Black Cat, though. Hound. This will be fine. Alright, do we want to crown Recruiter? Are we at the point where we want to trash the second Recruiter? Is another question. Because we've got the counterfeit to trash coppers. We shouldn't have that many coppers left. I guess we'll crown the Recruiter and then see where we are. Yeah, I think that's the best option. I guess we go ahead and trash a copper here. Go ahead and play a black market so that we can play our menagerie. Attrition? It's all right. Yeah, why not? Cool, double draw. Can reveal a state to Courtier. So if we wanted to go crown, which we probably do. Oh wait, the patrician. Oh, I forgot about. Great. We probably don't want to double crown, because top decking 2 crowns doesn't necessarily do much if we don't have a draw card down there, and we don't. I don't think. We could take another archive, though. Maybe that's the way to go. Take archive crown, or even crown archive, top deck the crown and archive the crown. Don't really need it this turn. Well, let's gain the crown. Oh. Right. That's fine. Silver, I think. We're not going to be able to gain the archive either. Oh, God. This is so annoying. You know what? Actually, no. Let's gain 2 archives then. 2 archives. That's what we're gonna do. Black market's not doing anything this turn. Let's top deck that. Let's take 48 twice for buy coins. Buy coins. I want gold right now. Okay. So it might be time for province. Maybe I just double province. I really wish I could buy a draw card, but I'm just gonna double province. So here we take the silver, or we take the black market. Probably the black market. We've got enough villagers. And go crown estate menagerie, I guess. Yeah, we don't need. We can get the points off farmers market without actually trashing. Oh, and now that we have provinces, we get Haunted Woods. Grave robber to trash the fortress some more. I don't know if that's worth it, but I actually think that Baron would be pretty good for recycle garbage. I guess Recycle Garbage just chose not to play the Haunted Woods last turn. That's interesting. I guess if they thought that you know, there's nothing I'm gonna top deck. And if they thought that they didn't need the draw, I guess that makes sense. Board seems a little surprising. I would think another Recruiter. Like, Recruiter is draw so long as you find Fortress. I guess, I mean, it isn't trivial to find it, but... yeah, so many villagers. No fair. Actually, I'm kind of surprised Recycle Garbage hasn't gotten a Procession, too. Process the Fortress, that'd be pretty good. I guess if, with Gatekeeper in play, I could have Artisan for Estate and had those exiled for what that's worth. Do you want to trash with the Recruiter? You probably don't, right? Probably. I don't know. Throne Room's good. Wild Hunt's good. I would take a Wild Hunt. I would take a Den of Sin. Oh, you still had the Fortress in hand, so you did want to play the Recruiter. Well, whatever. Had... yeah. Discarded the Recruiter. My bad. I just can't... don't know that I can compete with the fact that Recycle Garbage has gotten so much more draw from the black market than I have. I don't think I passed up on draw, really. Like, I never saw Avanto, I never saw Wild Hunt, which Recycle Garbage has now seen 3 times. Never saw Envoy. Never saw Hunting Party. Watchtower. Haunted Woods. Barge. I don't think I saw any of those cards. Pretty unfortunate. on another estate? Okay. How many cards are we drawing if we crown the city quarter? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 at least. Yeah, we're probably draw 6 if we don't. It gets better to crown it. So we're probably going to draw a deck because we're probably going to draw more actions and then blah blah blah. Okay. Is there any way we can win right now? Files aren't particularly low. Like 5 provinces is a lot. Although every crown we get, like, so we could crown Courtier to go like coins gold, and we still have enough buys. We can also counterfeit a crown to double crown gold. I bet it. I guess we can crown, counterfeit, crown. Maybe we can do this. We artisan for crown twice. We get a couple of coffers. We could also, in theory, artisan for cash. So if we... Cash gives us more money, but less of a multiplier effect. For what it's worth, we can also archive away the provinces by artisaning those onto the top of the deck, and we don't have to worry about the Haunted Woods. I actually strongly suspect that there is a win here. The question is, so like a crown isn't any, I guess a crown isn't any better than a cash, except insofar as it can double play the counterfeit, which doesn't seem super duper relevant. Like, getting the counterfeit gives us an extra buy that we don't need. It also gives us an extra coin above the cash, but that's more than offset. I think we take 2 caches. All right, so let's try to count. Each cache gives us, assuming we can draw all of the coins, which may well not be the case, right? We get 2 archives. We probably don't, well, I guess we can play the recruiter. We have 11 coins right now. This is going to give us another 4 coins. So that's 17. Courtier is going to give us like 14 more coins. This is like 28. And then we counterfeit a gold. So that's 29 and 6. It's 35. Yeah, I mean, I think this is it. So we're gonna go Courtier, an archive for coins, gold, an archive for coins, gold. Then we're gonna crown artisan to gain cash, top decking province, gain cash, top decking province. The archive, that's not ideal. Don't think it matters. I take a gold. I'll play that. Play black market. Salvager. That in theory is good, but so I guess there's no reason not to play the recruiter. Why did I get another buy? Well, that was exciting. Let's do this first. Get into the game and then do the BRB. So, was Guildhall instrumental in that game or not? I'm not actually sure. Okay, so we got urchin stuff. Cycle garbage is doing. We got black market again. We do have some draw and we do have some villages. Displace and inventor. Payload options. Probably still wants to be double urchin. And then if we miss, we pick up a gear. Oh. 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 Right. Well. All right. We're there is a 2 and 7 times 1 and 6. So 1 in 21 chance that we bottom deck both urchins. If we don't do that, then there's a 1 in 7 chance that we bottom deck one of the urchins. So the total chances that we bottom deck here are 1 in 7 plus 1 in 21, which is 4 in 21, so like 20%. I'm going to take an inventor. God, why does this happen to me every time with urchin? It like, okay, thank God. Like, I always end up in this situation where I get that 50-50 on the last card. I hate it. Do I want to slay? That seems ambitious right now. Like, we're going to have 3 terminals in our deck, and it's not going to be trivial to hit 4 to buy Villa. If I had the slay when I had the mercenary, like, that would have been amazing. But I don't think I can justify that. No, this seems like definitely we want to get a gear. What's the other card that we want to get? I mean, it could make sense to take. Well, of course, Inventor can always gain Villa until the Villas run out, at least, which means Inventor pretty good to have. Like, I mean, if we draw the Inventor's dead, then not so much, but still, I think I'm gonna take another Inventor and a gear. Yeah, that was coming. Oh, interesting. Goes for second mercenary. I hadn't really given much thought to whether I would do that or not. This is already starting to feel a little snowbally. I'm lucky here. Well, it doesn't really matter. I was gonna say maybe I get to maybe I don't draw my urchin dead. I mean, that would be preferable, but I think it doesn't matter too much because I don't really want to buy a 4 anyway. I wonder if skip being black market is correct here or not. I mean, I'm not going to get one right now, but I could see it playing nicely with the Inventor. Probably want to do this. I mean, if we find the mercenary, then, you know, but we do have the gear to set aside, so. And do we want to set the Villa aside, potentially? Like, if we draw mercenary junk, we're going to have wished we hadn't, or that we had played the Villa. But it's only a 25% chance of that, essentially. Having the villa already in hand seems nice. Well, 25%. Okay. Another urchin wouldn't hurt anything. There is some value in taking a silver. Gear's a good card, of course, though we are certainly over-terminaled. Go with gear for. Okay, so we get hit by mercenary, which we're unlikely to. Probably, well. No. I mean, we could. Yeah, I guess we can play the gear first and then like draw into junk. Better than hanging on to a copper. Oh. This definitely feels like it's running away from me very quickly. One reason we might need to get a black market is if recycled garbage takes all the villas. Especially there's going to be some like villa autopile thing getting lined up with the inventor stuff too. Oh, crap. I would have really liked to see. I mean, not that I have another draw card down there, but this is awkward because I'd really like to buy like Swashbuckler Inventor, but I can't. Set aside 2 cards and do that. Setting aside 2 cards seems pretty good. This is my second mercenary trash. Shouldn't have nothing. I have an inventor down there. Yes, an urchin. Okay. I'd better set aside 2 cards. I think it's just too much failure if I don't. I am very concerned that recycled garbage is going to pile the villas. Very concerned about that, but I don't know what I can do about it. Take another gear and hope that that doesn't happen. Guess so. This is not very good. I guess it's conceivable that I should discard Inventor here, but The other thing is, once the villas auto-pile, then you have enough buys to pile the estates too. So I have to basically hope that recycle garbage can't empty the centers here. You may well be able to. Wouldn't be surprised. Okay, no more draw cards. That's good. I would think swashbuckler here for cycle garbage. I might need to empty the villas just as like a preemptive measure. Like, I have 2 or 3 villas. Do I have a third villa? I might have a third villa. I'm not sure. The point is, recycle garbage has 4 or 5 villas. That might be enough to let them win on their next turn. Even without the villa shenanigans. But, oh. Rude. Now the question is, should I just resign? Is there any path to victory? I mean, the path to victory for me is that Recycle Garbage's deck is full of stop cards. If I transition into playing a less action-heavy deck, it's going to be difficult. I guess I might as well try. We need to displace at this point. Maybe a black market. Gain the black market, I guess. Probably need this is, yeah, I mean, it's all probably all losing, but we take some silvers. Also take one more urchin safely. That, I don't know. It's all probably losing. Especially if draws line up for garbage. We really need them to not actually like, we need them to choke on the stop cards. I don't know if that's realistic anyway. Maybe I was meant to take a vault. Is that a pile? Whatever. Whatever. I don't really think there was anything I could do that game. Just first player too strong. Attacking before I attacked too strong. Okay, what is this? We've got all the stuff we need. Probably open Cathedral. Let's just do that and then consider what else we might want. Is it just silver? Swamp Hag is ignorable. We're going to want to play with Displace and Courtier. Hunting grounds and villages. I guess we'd probably just take a silver. We don't need scrap. We don't really need mask. Cathedral will do the job. So we don't need priest. Yeah, I think I'm just going to take the silver. Well, that's unfortunate. We will hit 5 next turn. Go straight for Displace. I'm going to be very good with deck of mostly coppers. Maybe we'll take a Blessed Village. It's going to be impossible to hit 6 until we take another silver, though. Or Courtier or something. Maybe we take Courtier. Wait, Recycle Garbage didn't get Cathedral. Oh, interesting. Oh wait, we're going to take another silver here. So we're going to have the silver in the deck. We could take a Hostelry and a Horse. But I think Courtier might actually be better. Obviously, it doesn't have anything of note to reveal right now. It kind of never will, which is a problem. Like, so we'd want to take a Swamp Hag. I guess Recycle Garbage doesn't have Cathedral, so Swamp Hag is more reasonable. I mean, even just like the +3 coins, it's like pretty good right now. We're picking up Hunting Grounds, or a big Hostelry. All right, let's take the Hunting Grounds, I think. We know we're going to be able to take a village coming up here. I mean, we're gonna have 6 coins, so the order doesn't matter. Well, going to want to get Swamp Hag soon, I think, just because I have the Courtier anyway. I guess we play the horse. We want the plus buy. We've got down there, we've got another horse and a Courtier. Plus buy. Probably just go Swamp Hag Silver. And we could take Citadel. I don't know that I think it's even worth doing that. I guess there's an argument about do we even want the silver? I think we do. This is not the greatest of turns. I think I'm actually going to play the Hunting Grounds over the Swamp Hag. I don't really care that much about getting the Swamp Hag into play. I also want to buy another village, and I can't do that if I just play Swamp Hag. Unless I trash Hunting Grounds, I guess. But I don't want to do that. It's too bad, though, that my 3 non-terminal actions all didn't find their way to the top of the deck. I would have been perfectly happy to have Courtier in this hand and no draw. The Swamp Hag. But it's not to be. First, it could also be that I was punished for buying that silver. Alright, well, that is too many horses not to take. Although I could take Citadel. Take Citadel. Got the Courtier on top. And a horse. Well, the horse is probably reason enough to do it. Yeah, let's take the Citadel. Well, maybe I do the Courtier here. Action, buy coins, action, buy coins, or take the gold, whatever. Like, it's all pretty good. I don't need to take the action the second time. Action, buy coins, gold. Seems pretty good. We need to get another Swamp Hag this turn so that We can have another one to reveal if we're going to play this one. I guess there is a world where I need that extra action if I draw my hunting grounds. Don't draw my hostelry, but I don't know that I really care too much. Oh, okay. And that's exactly what happened. Well, fine. You know, I shouldn't have taken the buy twice. That was stupid. Why did I do that? I didn't need to do that. Alright, we're gonna go Swamp Pack and we're gonna go Blessed Village. Oh, oops. Oh, fuck. But yeah, that was really... I don't know why I took buy twice. That was silly. I just was not thinking. Oof. Okay. Is it time for Displace? Got Courtier and... there. I think it's time for Displace. It's a very expensive Displace, but... Alright, so we can double Courtier again. And this time pay attention to how many buys we actually want. Yeah, I think I'm like relatively happy with my general strategy here, but my tactical play in this game has been not so great. No Masquerade? I mean, I guess it's better for me to trash the silver than to pass it. Oh, well, maybe Masquerade then. Yep, here comes the curse. It's fine, we'll trash it. It's not really why I got the Swamp Pack to give out curses. If Masquerade is passing them, we'll always have them in hand to trash to Cathedral, so that's nice. I mean, it would be better not to be past curse, but... Now, do I want the extra buy here, given that I have the Swamp Hag coins in play and I have a village in hand? I think the answer is yes. I didn't even notice the pre-scrap synergy that Recycle Garbage was using. Every time the scrap trashes, it's generating 2 coins. That's pretty cool. Okay, so we could go straight for province, or we could pick up another village or another displace. So let's assume, for the sake of argument, well, we can just 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we're going to have 14 or 15 coins. So we go silver to displace. We have 15 coins. We take I think I like that. Thinking about hunting grounds, hostelry, blessed village. It would be nice to get the silver back, but we don't need to do that now. We can potentially do it next turn. What are we gonna pass here? I guess blessed village or hostelry are like pretty harmless to pass. I'd rather double play the horse than the village anyway. And I got one more village than I like strictly needed last turn, so doesn't matter which one. It is unfortunate to be passing a blessed village. Like this, the Swamp Hag is not really helping me in that regard. Like, because if I mean, Recycle Garbage probably just wouldn't play the mask if it weren't for that. I don't know. Maybe they would pass the silver. At some point, I'll get to pass that last copper. At some point. Oh. Okay. Let's find hunting grounds, please, and thank you. Okay. So how are we doing this? We can displace gold into province, draw that, and then get the golds back. We do have another hunting grounds down here, so I guess, yeah, let's do that. Displace gold into province, hunting grounds, courtier. Buy coins. Action buy. I guess we need action buy. We can just take the gold off the displace now, I guess. Or we could. I don't want 2 provinces in my deck, though, do I? Well, I end up with some province. Am I buying provinces? I guess is the question. Without like another courtier, or another displace, it's hard to make use of like a ton of gold. So probably displace gold into province makes more sense, and then get the golds back with courtier. Right. Really, maybe I should be looking to take another horse here. Not the golds, obviously. We could go hostelry province. Take 2 horses. Or I think that's pretty cool. That's the hostelry again. Passing villages, passing villages. Yeah, these swamp hags are totally helping my opponent. They're helping me too, because like makes my courtier better, but all very awkward. We should keep in mind that we can also displace hunting grounds. So like in terms of piling out the provinces, we got 3 golds and 2 hunting grounds. For 5 cards that can be turned into provinces. We only have 2 displaces to do it with. But we can buy provinces too. So we displace 2 hunting grounds into provinces. 9 coins plus from the gold, 3 from the swamp hag, 3 from the courtier. 15 plus a silver and a copper. We could potentially take 4 provinces. So that would seem to be pretty winning if we get to that point. Thinking about whether just double displacing these provinces would make any sense, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. Oh, and that would end turn anyway. Never mind. It's definitely possible that we don't draw enough to actually take all those provinces, of course. Maybe I never will pass that dang copper. I guess I'm also making the assumption that I'm not going to be able to gain and play the gold off of Courtier. It seems pretty likely that that's the case. Hunting grounds. Makes sense. You can turn it into duchy, you can turn it into province. Let's see, recycle garbage not wanting to touch the province pile right now. Although, I mean, if I take 4 provinces again, it seems hard to believe that that's not just winning. But fortunately, I don't think there's any way. I don't have nearly the buys to like pop something out. Curses are getting low. Okay. We gotta play this hunting grounds. Okay, so well, we can't displace hunting grounds because we had to play them. We can double displace gold, or we could displace 2 provinces and then buy some provinces. I mean, if we displace golds, we can get the golds back, but we can't draw them reliably, and we don't want to top deck a bunch of provinces. So that would suggest 3 terminals to play, which is going to be displace, displace, swamp hag. So we can't really do like this, like displace something into displaced sort of thing very effectively. 15. We can buy 2 provinces as it is. What if we just take 2 duchies and buy the provinces, like turn provinces into duchies? Doesn't seem outrageous. How much money do I actually have? 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I could get to 21 if I draw a gold, which is enough for double province duchy. So if I turned... If I turn province into gold, I can buy 3 provinces. Displace province to gold. 48 for... Oh, I don't have the buys. Never mind. Okay. So if I go... If I go gold province, Courtier for action, buy gold. And then it top decks 2 golds. If I 48 for action. Buy coins. 6, 7, 8, 9. I can buy the 2 provinces. If I displace the 2 golds into provinces, I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 coins. I can buy a province. I mean, maybe that's the way to go. Triple province. Go action buy. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'd want to gain the golds back. I think. Maybe not. I got action buy coins. And maybe it's not important to play the Swamp Hag. And I can go buy coins gold. And then I can hit. Can I get 4 provinces if I do that? I net lose 1 gold, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 6. It's 15. I'm 1 short. I displace. God. I don't know why it's so hard for me to keep track of this, but it really is. Alright, in that case, I would rather play the Swamp Hag, I think. I mean, we could just take another hostelry, or we could take a duchy. We could do the double displace 2 provinces into duchies and just take 2 provinces. Is that better than taking 3 provinces, though? Probably not. Probably not. Oh, another thing to consider is the curses. The more provinces we buy, the more curses we take. So probably we do want to just displace 2 golds into provinces, take courtier, maybe don't even take the buy. Maybe just take gold to get the golds back. Action's coin. Action coin gold doesn't do much, but we don't need. We're just gonna buy a province, so we only take 1 curse. We don't need. Or I mean, are we okay taking a second curse? We get. Oh, wait. Damn it, I have to do this in the other order. God. So I can get the golds back. Which means. I'm just gonna not play the horse and just have the action. So we're gonna buy province. We might as well just do, if it just doesn't matter what we take. Take the buys or the gold or whatever. Coins. I think that's the best line. And if we double play Hunting Grounds here, there's a solid chance that we at least get enough to buy a province. Cycle Garbage is going to have to take 2 more curses in order to empty anything realistically to try to win. It's going to make it that much harder. I also have a curse to pass. If they pass me a curse, I can trash it at the start of my turn. If they don't, end the game. So gain a little more from that. I mean, they are going to have, they have a bunch of scraps, so they have like a decent number of buys. I guess like 6 buys max. That still doesn't seem like enough. They've also got the displace. I mean, they clear out the rest of the curses, which they should be able to do by playing the mask. And they get to 0 points. 2 provinces gets them to 12. Down by 23, and they need 8 duchies. It's a lot of duchies. A lot of duchies. But we've got 3 coins coming in from Swamp Hag too. So yeah, Hunting Grounds is very, 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 very likely to sit province. It's good. Probably just trash Swamp Hag. Keep the copper. I guess the copper doesn't really do anything. Like if we draw gold, silver, we get it. If we draw gold, gold, we get it. If we don't draw multiple treasures, we don't get it, and the copper doesn't actually matter. I don't understand getting the Swamp Hag. I guess that's for the Courtier. Yeah, that must be the reason. But it does cost them a gain, so it's sort of neutral. I mean, I guess if you're not planning to end the game, but... They're going to have a lot of money from the priest stuff. I just don't know how they get the gains. 8 duchies is a lot. They have 2 buys right now. We get a third buy from the Courtier, but already played a scrap without taking plus buy, I guess. Oh no, maybe not. Maybe they did take. Yeah, they did take plus. There's some scraps in the trash though, right? Oh, there's 3. Okay, they definitely don't have the buys. Yeah, like that's just not even close to getting it done. Why was I talking about trashing Swamp Hag? I'm just obviously still gonna have a curse to trash. Trashing Swamp Hag or Copper. None of that would make any sense. I wonder if even buying 1 duchy realistically enough for me to lock this in. Might be. Well, double play Courtier. It's province, so I guess I pass plus village. I think I have 2 more golds down there. I drew 1 gold. Yeah, so that was slightly unlucky. Oh, and the silver. The silver's down there too. fact that I never exiled any provinces obviously is not ideal, but it just sort of worked out that way. I didn't draw either of my displaces. So I guess in theory, double play village could find displace gold, but why would I do that when I can just courtier? And I've got a displace hunting grounds combo down there. Well, Field's Gift is actually really nice because you can double play the hunting grounds. Yeah. I'm gonna be very surprised if Psycho Garbage has the ability to do this. Yeah, I mean they're gonna get rid of the curses, but they're gonna be down if they take 2 provinces, they're down by 27. Which is to say 7 duchies and a bunch of estates. They can get the estates from trashing hunting grounds, but can they gain 7 duchies while doing it? Like they do have a lot of hunting grounds, but I don't think they have the gains, especially if they're having to play hunting grounds. They still have. I have 2. They've played 2. Means they have 4 to trash. 1. So 21. Oh, they've got to trash the curses too, right? 7 duchies is 21. Gets them to 35, and then they need. Oh, no, right. That will make a difference. So they could at least get a tie if they can get 7 duchies and 3 estates. So trash 1 hunting grounds to the estates. Displace. If 1 displace, that's a gain. Priest is a duchy gain. 2 scraps is 2 duchy gains. And you can buy 3 more duchies. Maybe. Maybe they can at least get the tie. Maybe they can even win. Oh wait, they've got to buy the provinces. I was just counting the duchies and the estates, but yeah, the provinces are going to be. To do that, so priest is gain, displace is gain, scrap is gain, courtier is gain. Did I say displace? Displace, priest, scrap, courtier, buy. That's 6 gains. Counting like triple estate as like 1 gain. That seems like it's just not enough gains, I would think. And then when I take the last province here, that might put me at half VP. Not really sure. It seems like it would. All but 1 province plus a duchy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that if they don't win here, that I win. I mean, I guess in theory, they could wait for me for Cathedral to start killing my green cards, but I don't think I ever have to actually do that. Like buy and then trash estates and stuff. So if I were unable to hit province again this turn, maybe it would still be possible if I only took a duchy. It seems unreasonable to assume that I would be incapable of even hitting duchy. Possible, but very unlikely. But I guess that's probably the out for recycle garbage. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I was thinking for a while that recycle garbage had more scraps and that this was scarier, but only 2 scraps is not the not a scary situation. I'm actually, well, no, never mind. Wondering if crashing the Blessed Village could have actually made sense for recycle garbage given like the priest thing, but they hadn't even put the second priest into play and blah blah blah. Why Queen's Golds with Courtier seems like the obvious choice. I think the only reason you wouldn't do that immediately is because you were thinking about the interaction with this place. Playing another Hunting Grounds. I definitely think recycle garbage should displace into province because you have to like assume that I can't hit province if you're gonna have any chance at this. I'm still not sure that even duchy isn't enough for me to just win. I don't want to try to do the math. It might. I mean, pizzazz. Oh, I get it. Okay. I don't mind somebody playing to their outs there, so like, you know. I'm not like, oh man, you needed to resign. I typically play stuff out myself. All right, so last game. Let's see if we can close this out with a victory. We got Hunting Grounds again. We have Canal, which can turn Groom into a gainer of 5 costs. That's kind of fun. And there's not a whole lot of gains otherwise, so I guess that's something to consider. There's no copper trashing, which is annoying. I think we don't probably want to groom very much until well, I guess gaining gears is still pretty good. We're definitely going to want to get a hermit. That much seems clear. Oh, Band of Misfits. I think that's an unfortunate opening for my opponent. Like, they get to play the hermit. They don't get to get the madman, though. Do I want the groom? I could just take a gear. If groom and hermit collide, not like I'm going to want to groom for a state. But then again, I'm not going to want to buy anything, so I guess it's not that bad. Yeah, let's take the groom. Well, alright then. Wonder if... Yeah, whatever. I just could gain an extra hermit from Way of the Rat, but that doesn't seem particularly good. Just gain a hermit and gain a madman. This is a stupid shuffle. Damn it. Sure what the point of buying the hermit to trash the hovel, or the estate to trash the hovel was, now that I think about it. Like, a hermit could trash either one. Doesn't really... I don't know. I mean, I guess you're not going to buy a victory card anytime soon anyway. You don't expect to be trashing the hovel normally. Maybe it's just like sort of it doesn't matter one way or another thing. Gears for days, gears for days. Alright. Definitely setting aside the horse. I guess we set aside the necropolis because we didn't trash like the hovel. We want to buy gear, blah blah blah. Trash the hovel from the trash. I mean, you know what I mean, probably. The trash. The discard pile. That's what it's called. Jeez. So our madman is in the last 3 cards. Are we going to want to play it? If we can use it to hit Canal, is that realistic? We play the horse. We got 2 cards set aside from gear. We play the horse, our hand size is even bigger. If we don't find it with the horse, we can play Necropolis, play Hermit, trash our Vergona State, and draw it. The downside of that is that we don't have as big of a hand size when we play the Madman. Like, being able to get Canal so that we can start grooming for 5 seems so very good. Really like to do it. 3 coppers in hand. Just played 3. We set aside no coppers. So we have 1 copper down there. Then 5 cards in here. So we're gonna have 7 cards starting hand. We play the horse. We have 8 cards in hand. And if we draw the Madman, then we can definitely draw the rest of our stuff. Um, wasn't that the same set of cards, just in a different order? Whatever. Okay. Yeah. So, we're gonna get the canal. Groom. Okay, well, let's play the Necropolis, because we're gonna play these, all three of these terminals. We're gonna groom. Oh, we can take another hermit, because the canal will pop for a madman too. That's nice. I think we just want gear. Set aside gear horse. You don't need the draw from Overgrown Estate. So I guess we trash the hovel. Yeah, that was a really good turn. Really good turn. I wonder if we actually are going to want to take a second groom here. The thing about that is that we are going to need some villages first. We have the Necropolis and the Madman, but Madman is not long for this world. Is Way of the Rat you may? Interesting. So we can play Hermit as Rat if we don't want to gain a card in order to gain a Madman if we're not buying anything, which we probably will be the rest of the game, but... Yeah, I guess Groom for Estate, Hermit to trash the estate is a way of getting the Groom out of the way. Assuming you don't want to trash something else. You think about it at least. Okay, so I think... Well, we'll just play the gear. We want to see if we get the Madman. We don't. Okay, so... I'm going to set aside... You don't need the copper. The Hermit, though, might be the better card to have in hand anyway. Well, maybe not. I mean, Hermit's not doing that much right now. It's trashing Overgrown Estate, and Overgrown Estate is coming up, so let's do that. Okay. We're going to want a Bandit Camp. I think we just want another Bandit Camp. Like, we could take another draw card, but we have, like, 3 gears already. We've got the Madman coming up this turn. Maybe that was a reason to take another draw card, actually. But we're going to draw enough this turn. I think it's better to take the Bandit Camps. I don't know. I could be wrong. It's hard to say. Yeah, let's just go ahead and... Oh, well, there's no reason not to play the horse first, right? Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess we would go ahead and play the Bandit Camp. Okay. So... We're just going to grab more gears with the Hermit? Probably. I'm going to play this, because we're going to trash Overgrown Estate anyway. We could gain another Groom with the Hermit as another option. As well draw that. Groom. For another bandit camp. And a draw card. Swashbuckler. Reason keep those around. Let's province. Feels pretty winning right now, I have to say. We get coffers from the bandit camp swashbuckler combination too. Not that it really matters, but so we go ahead and play the horses. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was pretty far ahead. All right. Well, that is back-to-back 4-2 wins against players who I would generally say are more highly rated. So coming through for the team. Let's go. Yeah. I think that game in particular, I just drew better. Like, especially the opening was not good for Recycle Garbage, right? Like, I mean, I think it's arguable that Hermit Nothing, or Estate, whatever, was better than Band of Misfits, because not being able to get the Madman seemed like a big drawback to that open. But obviously being able to get the Groom as well was good, even though, like, I had a turn where I didn't get to buy anything with the Groom, but I had, I still got to add a horse into my deck going into the shuffle that also had the Madman, so, like, it was worth. I mean, if they'd collided, if the Groom and the Hermit had collided, that would have been unfortunate, but they didn't, so, like I said, good draws. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will be back sometime in the next week to play against, I think it's France is our other, so we've played against the Europe team, but now we're going to play against the French team, because as we all know, France is not in Europe. Anyway, until then.